Deep underground, the Jelly Belly factory, BB is in her secret laboratory creating the weird and wild flavors of Bean Boozled.
I've done it again!
Is it pomegranate or old bandage? Dare to compare. Bean Boozled, 6th edition. Are you brave enough?
The mistletoe margarita, the Scrooge driver, the North Pole punch. The holidays call for cocktails, so get everything you'll need for them delivered with Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. So
what's it gonna be?
Classics like Bullet Bourbon, Don Julio Reposado, or Kettle One, or maybe something new. Find it all on Drizzly, where you can get beer, wine, and spirits delivered for any holiday festivity. Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com today. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations.
Welcome back to WSHIT. Okay, settle down, everybody. Oh my gosh, we're just so tickled to have in this studio tonight John Dacre. What an evening we have planned for you. John has been gracious enough to stop by the studio and perform a couple songs for the good people of Crabapple Township. That's us, oh my gosh. He is, of course, smack dab in the middle of a 26-city tour, with his next stop being Shady Grove Retirement Farm in Topeka. He is widely regarded as the most accomplished tone-deaf singer in history, and he has over 106 Fool's Gold records to his name. So exciting. We would like to thank our sponsors tonight, Wanda Delcoy's Pet Salon and Butcher Shop, for helping bring this special evening to our station. Remember, if your pet needs a cut, bring them on up, and while you're here, buy some ground chuck. Wanda's such a wonderful place to get meat and your nails clipped if you're a dog. Okay, without further ado, John Dacre, live here, WSHIT Studios. Take it away, John.
My name is John Dacre. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. What? It's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, and the bell ring, more. Amore. Shines, that's you're in love when you know that you feel some more to me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
That's amore indeed. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
On this episode of The Commercial Break.
I was getting ready in the bathtub, and all of a sudden, getting ready in the bathtub. I don't take a bathtub. What am I talking about? I was luxuriating in a bubble bath.
While Astrid
that's right.
taking care of the kids.
I had some patchouli and motor oil bath bombs going on.
Patchouli and motor
Listening to some old acid tests from the Grateful Dead while I was smoking ayahuasca. Wondering about the good old days. Going, no, don't worry about me. Fuck the pool boy. Who cares? I turned off after 40.
She has like 4 jobs, but when she's not working, she's Facebooking her freaking face off.
Oh my God, that laugh. She's like pretty much the hardest worker ever when she's not giving sensual massages. She's stripping on Instagram. Oh wait, that's your secret job. Sorry, Beth. I love you. You're on the best dressed worst list. How's the Pinot Grigio coming? It's anywhere to be found.
The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
Oh, yeah! Welcome back to The Commercial Break!
Are you ready to rumble?
Are you ready to rumble? As someone just described me, the Richard Simmons of podcasting.
Yes.
I had the Richard Simmons energy.
That's right, you do.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. We'll have to figure it out. I'm Bryan. This is Krissy, and Happy New Year. Best to you, Krissy.
Best to you, Bryan.
And best to you out there in TCB land. I hope you're enjoying whatever day it is and whatever time it is. Because I just don't know, because we don't know when we broadcast to you specifically.
Yeah.
So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, best to you.
Yes.
And Happy New Year. Do both of those things all together.
Yes.
I was reminiscing.
Aw.
Yeah, which is something I can still do at my young, tender age. Look at that. That is just awful. We here at the TCB studios are having major malfunctions with our video camera.
It kind of looks very psychedelic.
It does, yeah.
It's too much aspartame.
Go to aspartame. I'm eating a lot of aspartame lately, and I can't tell if it's just my eyeballs or... Let me check that out.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just my glasses. There they go. Oh, we have this video camera here. We've got these cameras that we have, so we can bring you the YouTube version. We're asking everybody to go to YouTube, and here they are. Can't even. It's just like flickering. It's like I don't know. It's going back and forth in slow motion. It's almost like dial-up. You're gonna think you're using dial-up when you watch this episode. YouTube.com/The Commercial Break. That's where you can go to watch us on YouTube, or at The Commercial Break on Instagram. Either of those two places, if you, this is awful. That's just awful. We're so bad at this. We are so bad at this. We're so bad at podcasting, it's not even funny. And yet you still listen to us. And yet you come in droves to listen to us. Probably just to make fun of us.
Probably.
Did you catch that episode of TCB? I did. It was worse than the last one. It's amazing how they can actually top themselves by being worse than the day before. People are like, how are they going to lower themselves this time? Some people go, oh man, they can't. You know,
I'll show you.
Yeah, they watch an episode of like, I don't know, Game of Thrones or something. They're like, how do they top that? And when they go to TCB TV minus, they're like, how do they lower that? How do they get lower than that?
Can.
Yeah, they can.
Yes, they can.
Oh, Bryan's going to talk about a scrundle bundle again. Here we go. Maybe there'll be the vacuum in this noise the entire time. Or just come to youtube.com and watch the flickering camera all afternoon. That is horrible. I don't even know if we'll be able to run that video, but whatever. We'll keep rolling with it.
Yes.
Hey, as they say, the show must go on.
That's right, Bryan.
So, tcbpodcast.com, where you go to find all the show notes, read more about Krissy and I, and watch all of our audio and video in one place. You can do it all at thecommercialbreak.com. You can also drop us a line there, info@tcb.com. Or, if you'd like to, 470-584-8449 is where you can leave us a voicemail or leave us a text message.
Somebody just test it out. Just test it out.
Just test it out. Just see if it works.
Are we getting messages?
Are we still here? Hello? Hello? We get messages.
We do?
Yeah, we do. We get messages. You
just can't read them.
Well, I mean, listen, some of them are just... They're too friendly and they're not funny. And it's like, so we want you to have a jovial back and forth with us is what we're really looking for. And that's why we're giving away $500 in the month of July for the best comment in the month of June. That's 2021, in case you're listening to this in some far off distant future. So if you'd like your chance to win $500, do us a favor. Become a subscriber of The Commercial Break on YouTube or a follower at The Commercial Break on Instagram. Leave us a comment in the month of June. We will reply. When we reply, that means you are instantaneously entered for your chance to win $500 cold hard cash and American Express Green Dart gift cards. Green Dart gift card.
Whatever gift card you want.
Whatever gift card you want. We'll scrundle slap you right all over. Applebee's.
Sephora.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
The
of it.
Bass Pro Shop. Whatever you need. Domino's. I see the Domino's. Who gives a Domino's gift card? What is that for? Yeah, I'd be pissed too. Well, I mean, like if you were, I don't know, let's say that you were a soccer mom or something like that, and it was the end of the year soccer party, and you gave everybody like a $20 gift card to Domino's, hey, order.
Go have your own party?
Order some gut busting. Yeah, go have your own party. Clean your own toilet, sir. Have diarrhea in your own house, sir. Yes, today. Take your runs somewhere else, my friend.
We're going to have a big pizza party.
Yeah, we're going to have a big pizza party. We're out of toilet paper.
Hold on. Here's just a gift card to Domino's for everybody.
No one cares.
Get your own pizza.
I was in the shower today. I was getting ready in the bathtub, and all of a sudden, or getting ready in the bathtub. I don't take a bathtub. What am I talking about? I was luxuriating in a bubble bath.
While Astrid
That's right.
taking care of the kids.
I had some patchouli and motor oil bath bombs going on. Listening to some old acid tests from the Grateful Dead while I was smoking ayahuasca. Wondering about the good old days. Going, no, don't worry about me. Fuck the pool boy. Who cares? I turned off after 40. And Astrid comes running in the bathroom with my son, who's got shit just rolling down the back of his legs.
Yes.
He's wearing shorts. He's got a white shirt. That white shirt is like, he's got it tucked into the back of his ass.
Yeah.
So it's just like, now it's just a piece of toilet paper.
Yeah.
And there's just shit rolling down his legs. I'm talking about a little bit of shit. I'm talking about both legs, just shit. And they're just dropping shit as they run across the house. And so
it's permissible to let that happen up until a certain age.
Yeah. What is that, 45?
No.
So she dropped his pants in the shower. She turns on the shower, and I'm telling you, it was a fucking
you
mess.
just have to go straight to the shower.
Go straight to the shower.
Just hose
and then she's
off.
trying to like stuff the extra shit down the drain, and I'm like, oh God, I put my feet on that.
I was getting ready in there.
I know. I was just 2 seconds ago. I was just thinking about how wonderful it is. Live in the 21st century with a hot shower and,
bubble baths.
Luxuriating in bubble baths.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Breast milk science. It's a thing. And it's our thing. We're ByHeart. We're an infant formula company on a mission to get a lot closer to the most super food on the planet, breast milk. Our patented protein blend has more of the important and most abundant proteins found in breast milk. We're the first and only U.S.-made formula to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, not skim. We make our formula in our own factories in Iowa, Oregon, and Pennsylvania, using a small batch manufacturing process that works to preserve the integrity of our ingredients. We ran the largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in 25 years, and clinically proved benefits like easier digestion, less gas, and softer poops versus a leading infant formula. We were the first infant formula company to earn the Clean Label Project Purity Award. And while we've put a lot into ByHeart, there's a long list of things you won't see on our ingredient list, like no corn syrup, no maltodextrin, no GMO ingredients, no soy, no palm oil. ByHeart, a better formula for formula. Learn more at byheart.com.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Astrid and I celebrated our 5th year anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
Recently.
What?
Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary
Well,
to
thank
you
you.
two.
To our legal marriage, not our actual wedding because we had it's a traditional in her culture that you do a legal ceremony and then you have the big party. So we kind of followed up on that tradition along with
Jeff
some
and
other.
I did that.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you guys. That's right. You did. But yeah, you did yours in Italy. We did ours at Rockdale Road or whatever.
Yours was a beautiful wedding
It
party.
was. No, the wedding was beautiful.
Yeah.
The ceremony, we literally went to a judge's office where she gave us a few points of advice. She came out in her robe. We were in the lobby of her office. It was Friday afternoon at 6:30. Everything was closed. No one was there. She had a little helper with us. And she was like, "Okay, I see that you two you love each other, and I just want to give you a piece of advice.
Many, I've been married for 57, how many, 100 years, whatever. Many times you're going to want to get divorced. Don't do it. And I was like, oh, that's wise advice. Thanks, Judge. And then she's like, you ready? Do you have your check? Do you have your check for $480? Okay, let's do it. I charge more to do it here at my place. That's so romantic. It was fun. We had a great time. We went out to dinner with a bunch of friends and family. So anyway, the point is it got me thinking about the actual wedding, like the wedding that we had and how beautiful it was.
Fun. So beautiful.
And how, everyone got up and gave a toast, and, Astrid's dad gave a toast, and, my dad gave a toast, and my twin brother gave a toast, and Raphael gave a toast. A lot of toasts that went on at that wedding. And I really thought that Astrid's dad, and my dad did a great job too, but I really thought that Astrid's dad just kind of knocked it out of the park. He had a beautiful
he's good
thing.
At that
and Kevin and Raphael, he also gave a beautiful, our families are now joined. I think Kevin said a few things about a few things. Listen, everyone was having fun. We were all good. Yeah. Everyone is, loosening up and, greasing the wheels and getting drunk is basically how it all went down.
I had taken off my Spanx.
You had taken, Hoadley was Spanxless. Woo! Yes, I had my scrundle bundle all hanging out. But we had a great time.
Yeah.
And it got me thinking. But my first wedding, not as many people gave toasts because we actually didn't want people to give toasts because I don't think we trusted a lot of the people that we were around to give us a toast. And I'm not sure everybody in her family liked me. So I was thankful that we got rid of the toast part because I was like, if her family starts giving toasts, I'm toast.
It's going to be some backhanded compliments. Yeah.
It got me thinking, are there people out there that really have embarrassing toasts?
Gotta be.
There's gotta be, right? Yeah. And so I went on the great internet hunt. Internet sleuth that I am.
You are.
I went
You're
on the great.
So good at this.
I'm really good at this.
You're like a gumshoe.
I know. And gumshoe. I'm like a gun show. I'm like a shit show running down my hallway with his pants hanging down his ankles. Daddy. The funny thing is that he calls mommy in. He goes like this. Mommy, poo poo. Usually that means I got to go to the bathroom, but at this point, this didn't mean I had to go to the bathroom. This meant I just shit on your rug.
Yeah.
I just shit on your dining room floor. Take that, old man. That'll show you. We have this WhatsApp group going on. And just a side note. We have this WhatsApp group going on.
Uh-huh.
And, it's full of, people that want to be funny.
Yes.
And so Krissy and I were talking about how some guy, he made comment about another guy, he made fun of him essentially right to his face in this other social media platform. But the guy never said anything back. Like he said, you're an asshole, basically, and then he sent a picture of it to our WhatsApp group, believing that everyone was going to think that it was hilarious, right? What a tough guy he was.
Yeah.
And then we look at it and we're like, well, what? I mean, did the guy respond? No. Oh, you showed him. I mean, what is that, funny?
Yeah.
People
if you try and get somebody and then they just ignore you, then you didn't get them.
If you go to their social media and call them an asshole and then they don't respond and there's no reaction,
you didn't get them.
You didn't get them. There's nothing. There's no got there. Everyone's trying to be funny. Everyone's a funny guy. Leave the funny to us.
Here at
GCB TV minus all your favorite comedies minus the laughs. So I thought that I would get a few of these.
Oh, good. The wedding
speeches that kind of went sideways, and I'd put them together.
I like it.
You want to hear a few?
There's got to be some good ones.
There's a great one.
I mean, there's a whole movie about it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The Wedding Singer, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
that kind of showed some bad speeches.
Yeah, there's also something called The Maid of Dishonor, which is a good one too, and they have a couple of bad
movies
speeches.
Are funny.
I agree because there's a lot of funny shit that happens at weddings. Yeah. It can be a great time for some people. It's a miserable time for others. Depends on how you're looking at it, right? Yeah. It's usually the bride and the groom who are most excited but most stressed out.
Yes.
There's a couple people in the audience who are just looking to get free booze, and that's fun. But then a wedding oftentimes changes people's lives in ways that you cannot yet comprehend. Like if you have a brother who gets married, well, then things are changing for that brother, not just the person who's getting married, but for the brother.
Exactly.
And so sometimes that
not your running buddy anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Running buddy. The only thing my family's running is moonshine.
That's right. Well, he's not your partner.
Yeah, said everyone in North Carolina. North Carolina. Think about that one. So I thought I would find a few people that maybe weren't so happy that their friends were getting married and decided to take it out on them during the speech. Okay. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
We'll start off with a strong one. I want you to know. Okay. This guy is giving. They're at a wedding, and let me just get right into it. Okay. I think it's self-explanatory. Okay. He's the best man, getting up to give the best man speech.
Okay. When Dan asked me to make the speech, I was a bit nervous because I was kind of low on inspiration. So, I don't know why you're laughing. Pretty serious.
This guy, by the way, he's a little slow. He drags on for a minute. So I've got it on pause so we can talk. We can all talk about it. But it's about 5 minutes long. He works it up. Give him a chance.
Okay.
So I asked a few of my already married friends, what's it like to be married? Hopefully that love will come through and they'll tell me about it and I'll be able to get some inspiration. I'm a man of few words, so I'll try to keep this as brief as possible. Oh, I will project as best I can, believe me. So when I talked to my married friends about marriage, they really threw me some tidbits, some nuggets of wisdom, and I took that in, I internalized it, and then I wrote it down in the format of a testimonial for an infomercial.
Oh,
I
creative
feel like,
guy.
What's that?
Creative guy.
Creative guy. I feel like this is starting off real strong. I'm like, wow, okay. He's talking a little slow, and I feel like he's trying to get warmed up. Maybe he's trying to testing the crowd, seeing where they're at, and seeing if they're going to laugh at a couple of these softball jokes.
Right.
Okay, I like it. You're getting creative. You found some advice from other married couples. You put it together, and now you're going to do a little infomercial. I actually wish you would have gone into it like, you two get married for $19.99 plus $19.99 shipping and handling. But he doesn't go there. He just kind of stays slow, steady pace.
An infomercial on marriage. I'd like to share that with you now. Kevin from Pennsylvania writes.
Funny, right? Kevin from Pennsylvania writes. I like it. Okay, good for you. Whatever your name is, John. Good, John. Good job. Yeah, the crowd is with you. Everybody's laughing. I like it. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm like, this is we're going.
Yeah.
Like, okay, whatever I got next. This is the punchline. Here it comes.
Guys, be serious. I used to cry when I masturbate.
Oh.
Guys.
Okay, all right. Like, I see.
Getting into dicey territory there.
It's getting a little edgy.
You're in front of parents.
Yeah, you're in front of parents.
Grandparents.
Kids,
Could be
probably.
great kids, great
children.
grandparents.
I mean, we had some people have a no children policy at their weddings. A lot of people don't. So, okay, so the kids don't know what masturbation is. So they're just probably thinking, Uncle Bob's drunk again, right? Yeah. Uncle John's grabbing another microphone, right? But okay, you went in. You went all in. You went scrundle sack first, and you decided you're just going to ignore the rules of decorum at most weddings.
Right.
This would be the one, if I were him, this would be the one joke where I went edgy and then I would just, bring it back.
Yeah.
Right?
What did he say about masturbation?
He said, he said,
painful?
John from Pennsylvania says that he's talking it in the third person, as if someone's writing a review, about he said infomercial, but it's not really infomercial.
No.
It's almost like review, right? John from Pennsylvania,
it's like a letter to the editor.
That's correct. Writes, I used to cry when I masturbated.
I used
to
cry. Okay,
all right. Now he gets a few laughs out of it, right? If I were him, I'd read the room one more time. There was a lot more laughs when I said John from Pennsylvania writes, right, than when I said John from Pennsylvania cries when he masturbates. But Bob proceeds.
Focus. But now I have sex with my wife. Thanks, marriage.
Oh.
Okay, he got a few laughs. He got like a quarter of the crowd.
Because they were like, oh my God, I can't believe he's saying that.
I can't believe he's saying that, but okay, you would get away with one racy joke. If you're known as being that guy.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you go into like a good.
And then you go into like a good, solid, toast.
Marriage
right?
is amazing.
Yeah. And by the way, you two are, your penis and vagina are meant to be together. I'm sure they fit perfectly together. Yes. I've seen your wife naked, man. She's a hot piece of ass. Something like that. Like, you go in a different direction now, right? Let's not go anymore. But, no. Bob decides, I'm already scrundle sack first. I'm going to go balls deep.
Oh.
It goes on. Julie from New Jersey writes, now that we're married, I don't have to swallow anymore.
Oh.
Thanks, marriage.
Yeah.
Bob went there.
Oh no!
The masturbation joke was it could have been funny I think if the timing was right, it could have been really funny. But that's as far as I would have gone.
Yeah,
I would have then immediately reeled it back into something sweet and sentimental.
Yeah,
but then you went to the cum swallowing joke in a room full of people that you probably don't know. Who gave you? When you're a best man, you should run your toasts by somebody else.
Yeah.
But Bob doesn't stop there.
Mike from New Jersey writes, "No, she certainly doesn't swallow anymore. But once a month, she lets me put it in her pooper."
No.
Oh.
No.
First of all, that's not true. You never marry the up-the-butt girl. Second of all, you never marry the up-the-butt girl. You just don't do that. That's not how it works, right?
Yeah.
Second of all, no wife is letting you put it up her ass once a month. That's just untrue about marriage. Once a year, possibly, if you can get her, if you have a big talk about it and then you have 5 days of enemas and you both get drunk enough. Anal sex is not all it's cracked up to be. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'll share that story with you another time. This is a story about love and weddings.
Yeah.
This guy is a total douche now. No. He has gone way too far. Now he's talking about anal sex.
I know. All I want to do is have like that cane with the end and you pull them back.
Yeah. What you can't see here is mom is lurking in the corner.
Oh.
I think maybe the bride's mom, but maybe his mom is lurking in the corner. And now she's like slowly working her way up toward him. Yeah. And he's a little too drunk, but he says,
stay the course.
Let me stay the course. I'm here now. I'm in the deep end. I might as well tread water. This is all I got.
It's on my index card.
I was going to do something sweet and sentimental. I went this direction. I forgot what I was going to say in the other case.
And thanks, marriage. And so I think what we can, Robin, focus. I'm right here.
Robin is the bride, by the way, and he's saying, "Robin, focus. I'm right here," because she is like pissed, and she's like looking away at other people. She's like, "Is he really saying this?" Right. She's probably looking at her husband, just husband, like your fucking jackass friend is never invited to another party.
Yeah,
I'm right here. Focus, guys. And so I think what we can learn from this, guys. I'm giving a speech here. Keep your composure.
You keep your composure. What the fuck, dude?
And so I think what we can learn from
this is Bob shouldn't be giving any speeches anymore.
He's out.
Yeah,
he's out.
Not to mention this has 6.5 million views on YouTube, so now he probably doesn't get a job anywhere either.
Exactly.
Is that sometimes, marriage is about compromise. No, seriously. Marriage is about compromise. Just like any relationship, friendship, or whatever. But in marriage, when you compromise, you have to know when to spread your butt cheeks. You just have to know, like, well, you know what? I didn't let him do this, but I'll bend over and take it in the kisser. And that's
he's completely lost the crowd now.
He's off the rails.
There's one thing that I'm really good at.
He's jumped the shark.
He's jumped the shark. There's one thing I'm really good at. It's the reason why I like having you in the room. It's because I feel like I can read a room, right? And sometimes I take it a little too far, but I feel like I can read a room.
Yeah.
If I understand things are not going well, I can head in a different direction pretty quickly. This guy lost the crowd. Like joke number 1, he should have just been. Yeah. He should have gone. He probably should have just said, "Congratulations on your wedding."
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry about my shitty joke. I'll talk to you guys later.
Right. I love you guys so much.
Important. That's important. But also, I think what we can all learn from this is that two people come together, they find each other. And in this mixed up, crazy, cynical world that we live in.
Is he like quoting a movie at this point?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's mixed up, crazy, cynical world.
I think this is
that I'm contributing to because of my jokes.
I think this is his, attempt at reeling it back, right? But it's
even that is not good.
No.
We're so truly blessed to have found each other, really, because there are some people who will never ever find what you have, and those people will be doomed to forever cry while masturbating.
This calls a callback in stand-up comedy, by the way. You mentioned your first joke, at the last joke, and clearly nothing's funny about any of this.
No.
Like I did this morning.
like I did this morning.
Right,
under
now
his
everybody's
breath.
picturing
Yeah.
him.
I can just see this guy in front of the mirror, like
It
this
seems like
is
he might
gonna
be
kill.
It seems like he might be sweaty and
you-
kind of like.
He actually at one point he has to go over and pick up the bride's water and drink it because he can tell this is not going well. But again, he's in the deep end. He's got to tread water now. What do? You just might as well finish it through. You got a few laughs on the first joke. Let's hope we can get some on the last. Let me say under my breath like I did this morning. I mean, come on, man. It's bad. So,
and now I'd like to share with you a poem.
No.
This is when Mom
And,
comes.
Mom is
Mom
like,
written
hell
by-
no. Hell no.
It was actually performed by Neil Patrick Harris. And when I first... Hey, how are you?
He's like, hey, how are you? That's his mom.
Yeah.
He's like, no, wait, Mom.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty good.
No.
I guess
Some people
what
are
I'm
like-
trying to say is...
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
Get him off the stage.
We never liked the bride and groom anyway.
Congratulations.
Cheers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, what you can't see here is that then he walks over to the bride and groom to say some stuff that obviously you can't hear.
Yeah.
But they are not having it. They don't even look him in the face. He's like saying some stuff and he's going like this, and the bride is like this. Totally, completely
I would be so
incensed.
pissed.
Of course you would.
That's why we didn't invite anybody to our wedding.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. So obviously this guy, he's in way over his head.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's going to fix him. That guy was a real douchebag.
He really was.
But then there's the opposite side. There's the guy who goes total douchebag and absolutely, obnoxiously obnoxious. But then there's also maids of dishonor.
Yeah.
There are the best men who give the douchebag speeches, but then there are maids of dishonor who are also just as inebriated with not a lot to say.
Well, and if there's been a bridezilla involved.
I think the bridezilla here is possibly the woman giving the speech.
Okay.
Are you ready? You want to hear this? Okay,
Yes.
here we go.
Can somebody please get me a glass of wine?
Uh-oh,
Pinot
that never...
Grigio.
Pinot Grigio. Thanks, Karen.
With like 2 ice cubes. Thank you. And then I'll be totally good to go. Okay, so Beth and I have actually only known each other for like 5 years. Like, who has a best friend for like 5 years? Me and Beth do.
I feel like this is starting off pretty rough.
Yeah, I don't really know her.
I don't really know her. Who has a best friend for only 5 years?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Which means I hate Beth.
Ever since I met her, I knew like something special.
She sounds... This is like the typical white girl.
Yeah.
Ever since I met her, I knew we're so special. Like the first night we met, we were both on our periods. It was like God made us together at the same time. The same menstrual cycle. Oh, can I do that Pinot Grigio? How's it coming?
Was with Beth.
How's that Pinot Grigio? Come just give me the bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
Send the bottle! Send the bottle. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Can I have some tissues? Where's Beth? Beth, come here. Beth, sit next to me.
Porch parties, runaway cats, like the pretty most like hilarious moving experience ever. And
when people start talking about, obviously in her mind, this is all together. Like she's got it all straightened out, right? And everybody knows about the porch parties, runaway cats, and the most just happens just moving experiences ever. I mean, she might as well said, wet farts, Cheerios, and Goldilocks.
Right.
And the Stone. Goldilocks and the Stone. Remember that movie?
Yeah, she's tanking a lot worse than the other guy was.
How's that Pinot Grigio coming? Pinot Grigio!
Taking pictures.
Pinot Grigio!
And Mike Abernathy, he's probably here somewhere.
Mike
Abernathy.
Mike, do you remember the picture? Come here.
Remember when we both had sex with you?
Remember when we were giving you... Remember when you had the 2-sided dildo and you were going like this back and forth?
Mike, where are you?
Yeah. Remember when I swallowed your jizz and then I spit it into Beth's mouth? It was last Tuesday. Remember that? Remember that time Beth told us both that she wanted to marry you instead of Bob? Because Bob has a small dick and can't find a real job. How's that Pinot Grigio coming?
I'm picturing hiccups.
I'm picturing throwing up.
Yeah.
The masks, we did that. It's so embarrassing, but we had the most fun times ever.
Oh my God, this is the whitest woman I've ever met.
And during these entire times, I figured out that she was pretty much the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life.
Oh.
And also...
we should have her on the commercial break.
I know. Where is she? Where's Beth?
Beth.
She's pretty much the funniest girl I've ever met in the entire room of my life.
That's what she said.
She's pretty much the funniest girl in the entire life of my room.
The most beautiful person inside.
I love the crickets in the background. When no one's laughing or
That's
clapping.
what I was saying. She's tanking a lot more than the other dude.
Way more. At least the other dude had something to say.
Okay, so Beth, are you ready for this?
Get her off stage.
Somebody's like, this is bad.
That was one of the waiters.
Yeah.
One of the waiters was like, never seen anything like this before.
I've done a lot of weddings.
I can't even whistle.
She's pretty much smarter than like 75% of people in here.
Wow.
I mean, if you're going to lie, at least go 99%. Why go 70?
She's pretty much smarter than 36% of people in here.
Why are you even
Why even go? If
Yeah,
you're going to go
don't go
75,
there.
just go 100%.
Yeah. She's the smartest person I know.
Like, she really is. And if she's not smarter than you, she's a bigger smartass.
I made it funny.
I just pooped myself a little. Where's that Pinot Grigio?
She's the most caring.
Don't clap for this lady. She's just going to keep on going on forever.
And loving person I've ever met in my entire life. But she would judge you if you were on, like, the worst dress best list ever.
The what? The worst dressed best list. I think that's what she said.
Well, honey, this is our daughter. No wonder she has never... Enjoy this, darling, because our daughter is never going to get married. She can't even
worst dressed
sober up
best
for a day.
list.
The worst best dressed list. She's like pretty much the caringest person ever into your face. But then behind your back, she talks shit about all of you. Including Mike Armstrong. And his huge cock.
She's also a really hard worker. She works her flippin' ass off. She has like 4 jobs, but when she's not working, she's Facebooking her freaking face off.
Oh my God, that laugh.
She's like pretty much the hardest worker ever when she's not giving sensual massages. She's stripping on Instagram. Oh, wait. That's your secret job. Sorry, Beth. I love you. You're on the best dressed worst list. How's the Pinot Grigio coming? Is it anywhere to be found?
That's awesome. All right, so I stole a quote. Are you ready for this? A true friend never gets in your way unless you happen to be going down.
A true friend never gets in your way unless you're passing out.
You're dead weight.
In the middle of a fraternity party. Uh-oh.
Somebody in the audience was kind of like,
oh, yeah, they were like, oh.
They're trying to go with it. They're trying to give her a little
Either that or they have no comprehension, or they just walked in the room. Like, oh, that's a sweet speech. Sorry, I missed it.
They just walked in the room.
What'd I miss, John? Well, you missed Cindy giving a big hot wet shit up there on the microphone. You missed Cindy giving her best version of an AA meeting.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Breast milk science. It's a thing. And it's our thing. We're ByHeart. We're an infant formula company on a mission to get a lot closer to the most super food on the planet, breast milk. Our patented protein blend has more of the important and most abundant proteins found in breast milk. We're the first and only U.S.-made formula to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, not skim. We make our formula in our own factories in Iowa, Oregon, and Pennsylvania, using a small batch manufacturing process that works to preserve the integrity of our ingredients. We ran the largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in 25 years, and clinically proved benefits like easier digestion, less gas, and softer poops versus a leading infant formula. We were the first infant formula company to earn the Clean Label Project Purity Award. And while we've put a lot into ByHeart, there's a long list of things you won't see on our ingredient list, like no corn syrup, no maltodextrin, no GMO ingredients, no soy, no palm oil. ByHeart, a better formula for formula. Learn more at byheart.com.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
I've been going down a lot when I wear too high of heels outside of Show Tune Tuesdays. And you've helped me a lot. And you've also helped me a lot.
I thought that was going to go somewhere else.
I've been going down.
I did too.
Especially since I lost my job at Houlihan's Bar and Grill. Fuck that manager. He knows he was in the wrong. It was his kid. It's his child.
Yeah, but it was also because of too high of heels.
That's too high of heels and too high of heels and too low of pants. Trousers. Yes. Drop them. Drop them, mister. Where's Mike Armstrong? Get me Mike Armstrong. Mikey.
Me a lot.
I know you told me not to tell anybody, but I know you really want me. I know you said you'd never be caught dead in a photo with me. But we have to take pictures later.
To bring myself up, so I thank you for that. I don't know if any of you guys know how Benefith met. It's super cute.
How Benefith? A Benefith? Oh, maybe they have a cute name for each other, like Benefith. Benefith.
Benefith met.
I don't know. Benefith met. Is this thing on? Did you get my Pinot Grigio? Does it come in a box? Because that's the kind I like.
Yeah. Cute, by the way. We had very low expectations for that night.
I bet you did.
Oh.
It sounds like that's a reoccurring theme in your life.
Yeah.
Very, very low.
That's
and
what we
I
met
blame
Mike.
it all on table 20. Bernie Lee. I don't know where he is, but he has a very, very
large cock. What is he saying? What just happened there?
She's like, we had very low expectations, and then
Bernie
Lee, table 20.
Table 20.
I don't know where he is.
Where is
Somewhere.
he?
Bernie has gone underneath the
table. Bernie just left out the fire
Bernie's
exit.
like, shit, they called out Mike.
That's right.
I gotta get down.
Bernie just jumped out the fire window, which is on the 5th story, by the way. It's on the 5th floor. I won't be caught dead with her. Don't look at my body.
very fancy bow tie on. I want him to stand up. Bernie Lee, stand up. Stand up right now. Look at how fabulous he looks. Yes. It's all his fault. We never, ever wanted to go. We never wanted to go to this stupid major brands tasting for Nuvo.
A major brands tasting?
A major brands tasting for Nuvo. From Provocateur 3000, it's the Nuvo Ring 300.
What the hell is a major brand tasting? And what is the brand Nuvo?
Now you and your best friend can enjoy double extenders. At the same time with Mike Armstrong from table number 20.
And Bernie.
And Bernie Lee. We never wanted to go to that stupid party, but we got double dogged. The extender lets you walk into the next room. Don't worry about it. Gotta go to the bathroom. No problem. Double extender. Giving a speech at your best friend's wedding? Don't worry about it. The double extender lets you get 7 miles away from Nuvo and Provocateur. Tastes like cereal.
Which sucks anyway. But we went anyway.
I know the breathing. Yeah, I heard the breathing.
And they met. And it was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Because I knew as soon as they looked at each other, something happened. And I knew that my best friend in the entire world would never be the same.
Something happened. Mike called the police on me, and they spent the rest of the night together.
Hey, what is she saying?
And
I'm trying to follow the story, but it's hard.
No, it's hard. Why? Because I keep interrupting?
No, I mean, I'm able to pick back up, but it's hard to follow.
You understand this. There's like a girl talk going on, girl talk going on here that you can understand that I have no clue. She lost me at Ask Gas for the Pinot Grigio.
Yeah,
you gotta piece it all together.
Read between the lines here. There's a guy named Bernie.
Bernie Lee, there's Max, there's Bob.
They
Tom.
met.
Yeah.
Something
at the Nuvo Ring.
Grew to know Ben.
It was a Nuvo tasting. I feel like they're talking about the Nuvo Ring, but
Ben.
yeah, we grew to know Ben, did we?
I actually fell in love with him as much as Ben did also.
Wait, are we not talking about
Wait,
Ben?
she said, I fell in love with Ben as much as Ben did. I think she meant as much as Beth did. But whoa, now it's getting scandalous.
I fell in love first, and I told that whore to leave him alone. But then he got the restraining order, and I missed out on 2 months. And she pulled ahead a little bit, I gotta admit. But now I'm thinking Ben and I have a chance.
Yeah.
If he finds out about Beth's affairs, all of them.
And as soon as I met his family, and I met his best friends, like Maddie G and everyone, it was... You're doing such a good job. Should we give him a toast?
You're doing such a good job.
Should
we give him a toast?
They called in reinforcements.
They did, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, this is not this is the wedding coordinator. I know this because I know the video. I've watched it, and it's much longer than what I'm putting here. I cut a lot of it out. But what happens is the wedding coordinator comes up with the Pinot Grigio, and this girl goes to reach for it, and she pulls it away from her hand, and she's
come
just like,
over here.
She's like, you're doing a great job. Follow me.
Follow the Pinot
Give me the
Grigio.
microphone. Follow the Pinot Grigio right out the door to the Uber. We're going to have the Pinot Grigio in the Uber now, back on your way to the hotel room where they're asking you to sleep in the Bloom closet.
Oh.
Ready? Stand up. Give a toast.
Yeah, so she's now saying, get up, stand up, take a toast, stop all this shit.
She was sitting down?
She was sitting down the entire time on the stage. She's just like swaying back and forth. She's putting like she's got her leg up, her skirt is all. I mean, listen. And then her at some point also, but right before this, it looks like a friend, another bridesmaid, it sits down next to her and is like patting her on the back and keeps on going. You know, go on, trying to speed her up.
Here you go, honey. I got this for you.
Oh, thanks.
Yay. Give her more booze. That's what she needs. That'll shorten this up. Nothing shortens a drunk person up like giving him more booze.
That's right.
Nothing makes a drunk person get to the point more than booze. More booze. Whenever I'm on a long soliloquy, you know what gets me going?
Yeah, another glass of
Pinot
Grigio.
You're doing a good job.
That was so fucking awkward.
You think?
Ben, as soon as I met you, I had a crush on you also because I knew my best friend in the entire world.
No, but it sounds like she's like making this all about
Ben,
her, right? It
Ben.
sounds like maybe she's the one who's in love with Ben and she's getting drunk to carry a rose because she keeps on talking about Ben in a way that only the bride should. Like, I fell in love with you, and then as soon as I met your family, and I told them I really loved you more than Beth did. Beth's a slut and always has been.
A crush on you. And I'm so happy that you
I'm going to sip at you. Can I sip at you?
It's another friend coming in.
Yeah.
Now she's got all the friends are sitting next to her.
Yeah.
They're all trying to give her the signal like, okay, you're really making an ass of yourself, and there's a video camera right in front of you.
What am I doing? Nothing, you're doing awesome. Keep going.
Nothing, you're doing awesome. We'll talk about it tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Just wrap it up.
You're doing great. You'll find out all about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
When you're not invited to brunch. When people keep asking you if you're okay, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I love you both.
Even though we barely know each other.
Yeah. Now everybody thinks it's over, and they're all like, good job, hon. Good job, hon. And she's like, wait, I'm not done. I haven't said everything I want to say.
Keep going, babe. You're doing a great job, sweetie.
This is so awkward.
You want to raise your glass for us?
No, I don't want to at all.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't.
Ben, I just want to tell you that we've had our ups and downs, and I had a crush on you ever since like we met. I knew you would be the most perfect.
There's the hiccup.
Yeah. Ben, I love you. It sounds like the Joker.
I detected a hiccup.
I detected multiple personalities. No, I don't want to give a toast. Ben, we've had our ups and downs, but I love you. I've got my wall with you on it.
Person for Beth. Honestly, I really did. And like, Beth has become the woman she's always wanted to be with you.
Beth has become the woman she's always wanted to be? How would you know that?
So I'm very, very happy about that. Oh my God, crying mess, and I'm done.
And I'm done.
Yeah. When you get applause when you finish, it's probably...
Yeah, everybody's like, woo!
Yeah. When you
There's
say,
some
I'm
people
done,
actually...
and they're all like, wow! Woo! Get her home! Never again! She was going to be a bridesmaid, my wife, and no more! My wife said, fuck that, she's in love with all the men. Eddie and Billy and Beth's wife and husband, yeah. Oh my God. To be a fly on that wedding wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We didn't even scratch the surface. We got to do this again. We have to do this again.
We have to.
I know.
Yeah.
We got through the two.
And because everybody can relate as well.
Everyone can relate
Everybody's
to
been
that.
to a wedding where you're kind of like,
Everyone's been to a wedding
that
where
person's drunk. This person's not giving the best speech. Whatever.
Right.
Everybody can relate.
I love it. Tell us about your favorite wedding story. Go to @thecommercialbreak on Instagram or go to tcbpodcast.com where you can leave us a message from the Contact Us page or info@tcbpodcast is the direct email address. Tell us about your worst wedding story. We want to hear about it. We want you to interact, and that's why we're giving you 5.
Send me some Pinot Grigio.
I think she's still waiting for her Pinot Grigio. She's probably somewhere in Michigan. I imagine Michigan right now, like in a hotel room somewhere.
Yeah.
I never got that glass of Pinot Grigio. Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Maybe that's why the woman said "aw" in the.
Yeah, maybe she was like,
I think she's like, "Oh, look at her."
Pinot Grigio.
And also, "Oh, look at her."
Yeah, she's kind of sad.
Yeah,
she's a little sad.
Oh.
Never give the girl with the lowest self-esteem. Never give the person with the lowest self-esteem the microphone when they're drunk. Just don't do it.
No,
it's a bad recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
We've got lots more examples of guys and girls that do this. By the way, the girls aren't the only one who gets on the microphone and cries and makes a fool of himself. I've got one where a brother of the groom calls him a douchebag and an asshole, and he never...
That's part 2. We're doing part 2.
We're doing part 2. We'll get to it soon. So tcbpodcast.com is where you go. Find out more about Krissy and I. Read all the show notes. Our entire library is there. Audio and video. 470-584-8449. It's where you can leave a message or text us. Standard text messaging rates do apply for your chance to win $500. Make a comment, make it good, make it funny, make it hateful. We don't care. Just don't make it dangerous. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. Don't get into racist bullshit. We don't suffer that very easily.
Yeah.
We'll block you. You will be out of the contest if you do that. Okay? So leave a comment on our Insta @thecommercialbreak. Leave a comment on one of our YouTube videos. You must be a subscriber. /thecommercialbreak, youtube.com/thecommercialbreak. Subscribe, leave a comment on one of our videos, or comment on one of our Instagram posts. $500 given away the first week in July. And you could come on the commercial break to receive your winnings.
That will be a happy new year.
That will be a happy new year to somebody.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this.
Me
We already
too.
have a couple comments. And so I'm already thinking. Get in early because I might pick early. You never know. You want to get in early.
Am I going to be the tiebreaker on what you're thinking now?
Yeah, of course you're going to have input. Yeah. I'm going to boil it down to like 5 for you.
And then let me choose.
And then I'll let you choose.
Yes,
right?
perfect.
And you can choose. You can choose the winner. I'll let you do it. Okay. So, from my scrundle bundle to your patchouli package. Looking for your dingus, but you found your dangus.
Yes.
I've got to say the following. I love you.
I love you too, Bryan.
Best to you, Hoadley. And until next time, bye.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings. How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
The mistletoe margarita, the Scrooge driver, the North Pole punch. The holidays call for cocktails, so get everything you'll need for them delivered with Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. So
what's it gonna be?
Classics like Bullet Bourbon, Don Julio Reposado, or Kettle One, or maybe something new. Find it all on Drizzly, where you can get beer, wine, and spirits delivered for any holiday festivity. Download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com today. Must be 21 plus, not available in all locations.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings. How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Michigan State University Federal Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 18-month terms and only a $500 minimum. And the happiest part? MSU FCU certificates yield 4.5% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/MSUFCU. That's MSUFCU. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 12/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.